Beautiful, huh? Drop dead gorgeous. Nothing like nature, nothing like mountains, nothing like a raging river down below and a gentle breeze on your face. Telling you, all of that would change in a second if suddenly you were told that you had to hump it to that mountain over there, that distant range, by foot, down this ravine, across that raging river, and all the way over about 2 or 3 series of mountains. Things would change drastically, and the beauty of this land would lose its luster in a second. Same thing happens with dog owners. They're drawn into the beauty of it, the splendor of it. They see a particular dog and they think, wow, what a cool dog. They think about a particular breed, its fur, the size it's going to become. Some people want them really big. So people stop and ask them, is that a dog or is that a horse? They want curly fur. They want fur that doesn't shed. They think about how cool it would be to have a dog. What a great companionship that would make. But see, like this right here, it's beautiful. But everything changes perspective as soon as a problem sets in. As soon as all of a sudden you're given a trial or a task, things change. Now the context of it, again, the land's not so beauty. And that's what happens to these dog owners. They go and get a dog based upon that dream, that illusion, the beauty, the splendor of owning a dog. But then all of a sudden, kind of like this right here, if I was told I had to make it all the way to that distant mountain range on foot, things change for them. Now, wait a minute. How much was that bag of food? Seriously, $85 for just that bag of food, and it's going to last how long? What, 3 weeks? And $500 to have my dog vaccinated? Are you kidding me? And how much is that flea and tick? And the heartworm medicine? I actually have to give heartworm year round? How much is that? And then all of a sudden, wait a minute, what happened to my time? Now all of a sudden this dog is infringing upon my time and even my personal space. You're taking up room here. So now all of a sudden those visions of taking the dog on outings, going on walks, taking the dog over to your family and friend's house, snuggling up on that couch, just like me. When I come here and I look at these mountains, I start thinking about hiking, kayaking, canoeing, fly fishing, all those things I love to do. I think about those and I'm drawn to the beauty of these mountains and I come all the time because of that. But then all of a sudden for these pet owners, again, they're drawn in that beauty and they think about all that stuff they're going to do with their dogs. But in comes all the other things. Here comes reality. It is going to cost you money. They are going to chew up your shoes and chew up your furniture and dig holes in your yard. That's just what dogs do. They do bark. They do go potty in your house. They do cost money. And what I'm seeing here seems like more than ever are people are just giving up their dogs, sending them to a rescue, sending them to a shelter because it's the easiest and fastest way to regain their former pre-dog owning lives. Getting them back to me, not having you. Well, guys, that doesn't have to happen. Because if I was told I had to get to that distant mountain ridge back there, the one way over there that my finger's resting on right now, tell you what, I'd make sure I was ready for that. I'd make sure I was physically and mentally up to that challenge. I'd make sure I had enough equipment. I'd make sure I had the right equipment. I'd make sure I had food and water. Plenty plus more equals enough is my philosophy when it comes to food and water. I'm going to make sure I'm going to get to that mountain ridge. I'm going to have contingency plans in case I get weathered in case my equipment breaks, in case I get injured, or in case I run into obstacles that are going to require me to go around, over, what have you. And when you think about getting a dog and you think about the beauty and splendor and the loveliness of it, you need to be prepared. You need to make sure you have the time and energy for that animal. You need to make sure you have the proper equipment for that animal. You need to make sure you have the expenses, that you've got the budget for that animal. You've got to really want it. You have to be prepared. And if you're prepared, then you'll have a successful relationship with your dog. You got to get after it. You got to roll up your sleeves. And that's why I'm telling you, unlike me going to that distant mountain range, one thing I don't want you to have. I don't want you to have a plan B. Plan B is the easy way out. That's what too many people are doing right now. They're taking plan B. It's easy. Life stinks right now. I got this virus thing I'm dealing with. I'm kind of laid off, don't have a job, all this sort of stuff. And the dog's the first thing to hit the curb. History's proven it in the past. Take a look at the Croatian War. Millions of dogs were kicked to the curb. I can't afford you anymore. I don't want to have you anymore. I'm dealing with a war over here. All throughout history, the first thing to leave our household was a family pet. Anytime, the crap hit the fan. So I'm starting to see it now. And I'm hearing a lot from people. Bryan, can you help me rehome my dog? Can you help me? What's a good rescue? Not to go find a dog, not to adopt a dog, but to give up a dog. Hey, what if you were the dog? Seriously? Things get a little tough? Isn't that when the tough are supposed to get going? Isn't that when you're supposed to get a little tough? Not seeing it. Okay? So prepare. Check your finances. It's going to cost you. The average dog owner spends over $1,000 per year on their dog, and I think that is way low. You need money. Make sure you have time for your dog. Make sure you're willing to commit to your dog. Make sure you got that. If you're working out of your home, make sure you got a crate. Make sure you got a place you can put the dog up so you can concentrate on work, so you can make that money to pay for your dog. Make sure you get a dog in the beginning that matches your lifestyle. Take a look at this out here. That's my home. I was born in the wild. I'm going to die in the wild. I promise you that. So I'm not going to own a basset hound. I think they're cute. I think they're way cool. But I don't like to snuggle up on the sofa. I want to be out there. That's where I want to be. That's where Kira wants to be. So we have dogs that match that. Cattle dog can run up and down those ravines all day, every day. Even our little Morkies is amazing. You think, wow, 3-mile hike, that's a lot for them. Oh, heck, they're just getting started. And now we're looking for a new puppy. And what are we thinking about? Kira wants to get a German Shepherd puppy. Yeah, the one to match the one that passed away not long ago. Yeah, that thing can handle that. So pick one to match your lifestyle along with all those other things I told you about, guys. Give it some thought before you think with your heart and not with your brain. And then once you get in this thing, stay in this thing. Just give it a better shot than what I'm seeing right now. Give it a shot. Don't have a plan B. If you don't have a plan B, then you won't look at plan B. So do all the other things I said. Be prepared mentally, physically for that challenge. Have that money. Make that time. Have the right equipment. Get the right training for your dog. Do these things before you pull the trigger on bringing that dog into your household. Because I'm telling you what, flip that table just 1 second. Just 1 second. You just flip that table for just a second. See, when they looked at you, they saw that too. They saw the beauty of being able to live with someone. Someone that would take care of them. Play with them. Throw the ball for them. Go on a hike with them. Yeah. They looked at getting out of that little shelter or that rescue. They wanted to be with you. They were looking at that beauty. The splendor of that. And I guarantee you, I have yet to ever meet a dog that was yours that would give up on you. So give it some thought, guys. You need more suggestions, more recommendations before you get a dog, or if you're right now thinking about sending your dog packing, let me know about it. Let's see if we can work it out here just a little bit. See if we can get just a little bit further down that trail. Because I'm telling you what, see that mountain over there? If I set my desire to get to that mountain, I'm getting there. I'm going to get to that mountain. And you are going to get over the mountain of dog ownership, and you're going to get to that mountain. Because I got faith in you. And the going gets tough. Tough gets going. Only easy day was yesterday. Love you. Hang in there.